How to start an electrical contracting business and make $420,000 a year. There's a massive need for this business because there's a shortage of skilled electricians, and also people do not know how to do their own electrical work. It scares them, and it should, because it's very dangerous and you need to be skilled at what you do. You could take advantage of this by starting this business today. My name's Nate Jones. I post a video every day teaching you how to start a business, how to grow a business, how to potentially buy a business down the road, and helping you get to the next step in your entrepreneurial journey. So give me a like and a subscribe, and I'll keep providing great content for you. Okay, let's get into this. We're gonna talk through how much it's gonna cost to start this business, how much you're gonna make, you're gonna cash flow, and what things you need to look out to make sure that you're successful running this business. Okay, how much does it cost? You're gonna need a cargo van, equipment and inventory, and insurance. Cargo van's around $20,000. Equipment and inventory, $10,000 is a good number to kind of get started in this business, and then $1,000 for insurance. So you're looking at $31,000 a year. You could potentially go lower if you're financing the cargo van, or if you want to use your current vehicle as a start. But $31,000 startup. How much can we make in this business? Well, for small, and I'm talking residential only, we're not talking commercial here because I want to make it very simple for you. Residential, small jobs can pay you anywhere from $200 to $500. These are putting in fixtures, putting in outlets, doing small, tiny wiring, electrical jobs. You're thinking of an hour, maybe 2 hours of work, very small jobs. The average we're going to be able to charge here is about $350. For larger jobs, this is circuit panel upgrades, rewiring, doing anything that's going to take you more than 2 or 3 days to really do. You're going to have to come back and continue to do that job, and you're going to be doing a lot of repairs and maybe wiring an entire house that has just been gutted and remodeled, right? So we're going to have to do a lot of work on these larger jobs, so we're going to be able to charge more. The average is going to be anywhere from $2,000 to $6,000. I put $3,500 for this experiment that I'm going through with you. So let's run through a normal week here. 20 small jobs a week. That's 4 a day. It's very attainable. Small jobs puts us at $7,000 a week, $28,000 a month just from our small jobs, right? If we do 2 larger jobs a month, average $3,500 is going to put us at $7,000 a month that we're making from those 2 large jobs. Okay, so our total income, $35,000 a month, is $420,000 a year. That's a lot of revenue coming in, but let's wait for a second before we say $420,000 a year. What is our profit? Profit is the only thing that matters in business, so let's talk through our cash flow. The average profit margin for an owner-operator electrical contracting business, you have no employees, so your profit margin is going to be a little bit higher. It's going to be around 40 to 50%. I put us on the low end of 40%. 40% profit margin, no employees, puts us a gross revenue of $420,000, like we just said before, puts us at a gross profit of $168,000 a year. So $168,000, that's very good. You're making well into 6 figures. The main issue that I have with this business so far is that you, as the owner, are doing everything. If you take a vacation as the owner, you're not making money. You have to do everything. So what you need to commit to this profit here, this 168, is investing back into creating an institution, creating a business. What that means, we need to get another vehicle, hire another employee. So when you take some time off, that employee continues to bring money in for the business. That is a business. When you create a business, not a job, because right now this is a job. If you were to sell this business, you wouldn't be able to sell for that much, because if I'm going to buy this business, I buy businesses. I do not want to buy a job. I want to buy a business. I would love to buy an electrical contracting business that has 10 employees in which I can come in and continue to manage that from afar. But I'm not going to buy this business. That means that you're not really building equity in this business. You're just building a job. So you need to commit to building an institution, which will allow you to sell for a multiple of the profit. You think of a 5 times EBITDA, which is 5 times the net income. On this one, it's $168,000. If you actually had a business, you could sell this for 5 times that. So you're over 500, 600 grand on that. But anyway, that's another video for another day. Go ahead and check out my other videos. I have a lot of videos on how to kind of build equity in a business. But let's go through the positives of this business. Well, it's profitable. 40% profit margin is very good. It's always going to be needed. They're always needing trades, and it's very niche focused. What that means is not anybody can just come off the street, hop into a truck, and start doing this business. You need to know what you're doing. You need to have probably worked for somebody else and became very good at it, to where you do not need to rely on somebody else's expertise, so you can start your own business and eventually train other people in your business. The next thing we need to do to make sure that we're successful in this business is think of all the ways in which it can fail. What are the ways in which can make you go out of business? You don't want to go out of business. You want to stay in business. So what we need to do is we need to think about all the ways in which we're vulnerable to potential bankruptcy, right? Okay, well, number one is you don't get any jobs. You know what you're doing. You have the truck, you have the tools, you have everything, but you don't get the jobs. Why didn't you get any jobs? Well, number one, you didn't do local marketing. Okay, that's putting your name out there, maybe sponsoring some T-ball events, just bare necessity, local marketing. You didn't create a website with SEO. SEO is search engine optimization. When somebody searches electrical contractor near me or in your city, you should pop up on your website. You need to network with home builders. You need to network with home remodelers, real estate investors, home flippers, property managers. All these people are going to endure problems electric-wise at their properties that they either own, operate, or control. So they need to know you, so when something happens, they give you a call, okay? So create a Facebook page, Facebook groups, hop in those local city Facebook groups and say, hey, hey, I need an electrical contractor. You're able to reply and comment really quickly. Also, I would say go door to door, hand out your business card. If you know anybody who's needing electrical problems, let me know. So there's so many different ways in which you can really get jobs. You need to do it all in the first 2 to 3 years. It's going to be the hardest for you to get one job. You're going to spend so much effort, but you need to do it all so you can continue to bring in revenue. Next thing you need to do is you need to have quality work. If you don't have quality work, sales will get you in business. Quality will take you out of business. That's what I always say. So make sure you have great quality, know what you're doing, do it the right way, be professional. The next thing is showing up on time. So many contractors say, hey, I'll be there at 9. They show up at 2 p.m. That is not going to work. You're going to get bad reviews on Google, and people do not like that. If you say you're going to be somewhere, be there, or communicate that you're not going to be able to make it on time. Okay, next thing we need to do is we need to bring on employees. We need to be thinking about people in which we could bring on, people that we could hire, and we need to commit to that so we can build an institution, build a business, okay? The next thing we need to do is we need to consult with a local attorney, a local accountant, and a local insurance agent. The attorney is going to draft a customer agreement. So when somebody asks you to do something at their house, you say, okay, I'm going to charge you $350, and they're going to sign the purchase agreement or whatever, the customer contract, whatever you want to call it, the invoice. They're going to sign that, and there's going to be some legal language on there that if they do not pay you at the end of the job, you have the right to put a lien on their house, blah, 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 blah. So consult with a local attorney to get that set in stone, because he's going to be able to write it with the applicable laws of your specific state or country, okay? Consult a local CPA to help you get your entity set up. The attorney could probably help with that too, but a local CPA could probably help you set up your LLC. Also, a local insurance agent is going to help you get the correct insurance for construction or contractors to cover your specific risks as an electrical contractor. After that, I always say being a business owner was the best decision I've ever made. It's given me more financial freedom, more income, more money. And it's allowed me to do what I want to do with my creative control in my businesses. So, if you're really thinking about doing this, but you're scared of the risk, you're scared to take the jump because you're making good money where you're at right now, my only thing to you is say, hey, at the end of your life, you're not going to talk about how you got paid average money at an electrical contracting business or another working for somebody else. You're going to talk about how you wish you would have taken this risk and started this business. So when you get to the end of your life, you're going to want to say, I took the risk, I took the shot. And then someday you may be looking out and saying, man, I have 50 employees. I'm running this big electrical contracting business. I'm so glad I started. I created an opportunity, created generational wealth for myself. That is awesome. So if you like this type of content, hit like and subscribe. Thanks.